What's going on everyone, Nick Van Dutch here, back with another video. I got my friend Malcom here with me to perform this glitch, and this version is an updated and an easier version than the original one. So by using this method, you don't have to pause that second step with the timing part, so you won't lose the money if you fail. So if you guys are ready, let's start the video. Credits to the original founder TutoFacileFrance, and for this method the credits go to FreightTrain WTF. So performing this glitch you still need to have everything else but like in the original glitch, but you don't have to be in a different targeting mode. You both have to be in an invite session, so when you start it you can invite your friend into your invite session and then start from there on. So what you first need to do is step into your first Elegy right over here, and your friend can join you, it doesn't matter. And from here on what we need to do is I'm gonna wait until my friend step out of the car. So when he does that, he needs to start a random mission job, and in this case I recommend to just a title of a job. So he step out of the car and he just start up a job. So we're gonna wait for that one, and as soon as he see the screen settings, he gonna confirm that to me. I'm gonna upgrade my car. So he just disappeared. That's a good sign. So when he confirms to me, I'm gonna upgrade this car to a retro. Here you go. He just confirmed and I just changed it. Here you go. And we're gonna wait for it. And the next step what we need to do is I'm gonna step out of this vehicle. Okay, we're gonna exit the vehicle. As you can see on the background, my buddy just arrived there, so he's standing right over there. I'm gonna walk to the elevator and hit office garage number 1. Here you go. So no timing parts, no issues with different sessions, and no different targeting mode. So when I arrived here, your buddy will also move with you, but he can't move at all. So his character is still stuck at this moment, and that's correct. So this car, what you see here, the first one is the car that we actually drove into the mod shop and we turned it into a retro one. Okay, so we're gonna step into a fresh Elegy right over here and we're gonna start the engine. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Okay, from here on, go into your mod shop, and as soon as you see the animation right over here, tell your buddy to exit the job. So as soon when you see the animation entering the mod shop, tell your friend to quit the job, and when that happens, this should happen. It should spawn the retro Elegy also with you, the fresh Elegy that we just stepped into. You can see my buddy, he is released from his job, and that's correct. So what you need to do is from here on, your friend is no longer in the job anymore, so he will follow you when you are in the garage or mod shop. He will follow you everywhere. And what I need to do now is I'm gonna step out of this vehicle, so the fresh Elegy, and step into the retro one. Okay, so from here on it is very easy. I'm gonna fully upgrade this car first.
Just let it be. Why don't you be you and I'll be me? Everything that's wrong, throw it to the breeze. Why don't you?
Once the car has been upgraded, just exit with your vehicle to garage number 1. So when that happens, when you spawn back, you will see that the fresh Elegy that you just drove in became this new duplicate. So here you go. You can see that I just stepped into the white one, I just modified that one, and it turned back into an customized already. So as you can see here, you can see that both are customs, and that's correct. So this is what it should happen. So when you swap the cars, you will actually get another duplicate. So you will see it like this. So my method is a little bit different, so check out Malcom's channel. He's performing this glitch also, and his method seems a little bit different because my modded car seems to be disappearing all the time, and in his video it is staying with him all the time. So when you're having troubleshoot with this, just follow my video what you need to do when your modded car disappears. Okay, so I'm gonna select this one right over here. So in normal case, you step into this fresh Elegy, start the engine, step out of it, and get into the modded car. So what I'm doing right now, this is what you actually also should do. So here you go, I'm gonna step into this car again. I'm gonna bring this to the mod shop. So with the normal way, when nothing happens, it should duplicate like what I'm doing at this moment. Okay, till here it seems all similar. So later on you will see that the modded car is not there anymore, and I will show you how you can pause that step to keep duplicating. Okay, so what you need to do is only change the number plate right over here. Change the number plate and drive back to your office garage 1 again. So this is the car that we just duped, and we just bring it back into the shop. So I'm gonna go to the blue circle right over here, and I'm gonna swap these cars. Okay, for 3 for number 4. Here you go. Or sorry, 3 for 2, and then back again. But as you also can see that my modded car has disappeared. So in the video of Malcom, when he's performing this glitch, the modded car will still remain between car number 5 and 6. So I'm gonna show you what you need to do when your modded car is not visible anymore. So when you start your engine of your fresh Elegy, what I just did, normally you step into your modded car, but the modded car is not there anymore. So when I when I go to the blue circle right over here, it is not visible anymore. So you can recognize that when you are hovering over the car, there is no arrow above the car. So what I need to do is I'm gonna step into this Elegy again, not start the engine, but just bring it into the mod shop. So you need to do this step when the modded car is not there anymore. If it's still there, just keep stepping into a fresh Elegy, start the engine, back out, step into the modded car, and then change number plates, and that's it. And as you can see here, the modded car is actually disappeared from my garage, but it is stuck in my mod shop, as you can see on the background. So what you need to do is bring in a fresh Elegy, step out of the fresh Elegy, and step into the modded Elegy, and just change the number plate. So this is the method what you need to do when the modded car is not longer in your garage. Okay, so change the number plate of this one right over here, and head back to office garage number 1 again.
Just let it be. Why don't you be you and I'll be me? Everything that's wrong, throw it to the breeze. Why don't you be you?
So when that happens, you will see the fresh Elegy that I just took in has turned into a modded Elegy, as you can see here, a customized Elegy retro. Okay, so at this moment you still can't see the modded car. So do I have to repeat the steps? Yes, you can, but I'm also going to show you another thing what you can do to get this modded car back into your garage. So you guys are just going to swap cars like over here, but in the end it is not working. So as you can see here, I am looking at it, and there's no arrow that isn't appearing when I'm hovering over a car. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to step into this fresh Elegy right over here, and I'm going to bring it to the mod shop once again. So here you go, I'm going to bring it back, and when I check on the background, there it is, the modded car is right there again. So what I need to do now is I'm going to exit this vehicle again and step into my modded car, and then change number plate, and then back out of it. So this is what you need to do when the modded car is not in your garage anymore, and the modded car is where you don't see the arrow above the car when you're using the blue management circle. So here you go, I'm gonna back out, I'm gonna drive the car back to my office garage number 1, and here you can see the fresh Elegy has turned into a customized Elegy. Here you go. So by using this method, you can also still keep duping, so no worries at all when the modded car is not there anymore. Okay, when I go to the blue circle right over here, I still have 2 cars right over here, so I'm gonna change the number 2 for the number 1, and as you can see, the modded car appeared. So by swapping cars, you eventually the modded car will appear like what you just saw on the video. So there's the modded car again, and when you have the modded car all the time with you, what you need to do is step into a fresh Elegy, just start the engine, and then step out of this fresh Elegy again. The engine will not keep running, so remember that one. Just start the engine, back out of the car, and step into your modded Elegy right over here. So this is the car where you don't see the arrow above it, but you also can't drive this car outside. Okay, so bring this car into the mod shop like over here, and what you need to do is just change the number plate, and there you have it. So the method killing this glitch is actually when you walk outside or drive a car outside. So when you're outside this building, the glitch is not working anymore. So beware of that, and just keep switching the fresh LEGs into your first garage to keep duping. Okay, so from here on you can see the fresh LEG is still white. So when I go to the blue circle, I just swap the places right over here. I'm gonna hover right over here, and I'm gonna change it with this one, and it turned into an LEG, the customized one. But you also can see that my modded LEG already disappeared again. So just repeat the steps what I just showed you, how to get it back and continue duping. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you Malcom once again for helping me out, and I see you on the next video. Nick van Dutch and Malcom are signing out.